Hi guys, here's another one of my fresh, ready to go 2021 389 Peterbilts. Just came out of the chrome and paint shop, got everything done. We'll take a peek at it, talk about it. 300-inch wheelbase, sitting on 24 low pro Michelins all the way around. See the Peterbilt ovals, polished level ones. Factory painted frame. Holland fifth wheel on a 48-inch slide. Low air leaf suspension. All bolted frame components. Since it's a 300, it does have a 3/4 insert. You can see the double frame right there. Runs all the way to the, or not all the way to the front. It's going to run up somewhere about the firewall, right in there. If I remember, we'll take a look at the weight on the door. Antenna mounted on the rear. We pulled the 4 rear sleeper lights off and smoked those. Matching 150-gallon tanks. Made sure the rear edge is parallel. This edge is in the exact same place on both sides. Six-inch Phoenix underglow drop panels, painted to match. Got the LED button lights on the bottom. Miter cut 7-inch factory exhaust, chrome elbows, polished battery box. They did a good job on the polish on this one. The last few haven't been so great. You get so many variances in polish from the factory. I don't know if my phone picks it up very well. The tank, it needs to go straight to the polish shop. It's not great. It's halfway at best. But the battery box they did a killer job on. But it's just what we get sometimes. I always tell everybody we don't have a good polisher here in town. So a lot of my customers, I recommend them going to Dallas, or if they're headed to the West Coast, we know who all the good polishers are out there. But I always feel like they need a good polish job, and then they're ready to go. Polished air tank, 15-inch premium air cleaners. The aero mirrors. Heated power. I'm not as big a fan of how they look necessarily versus the old school, the motos or whatever. But man, they sure are nice. My vision's not exactly the best I can really see out of those mirrors. 7 LED roof lights, also that we smoked. 14-inch drop visor, blind mount. Nice thing about that visor is if you want to do the window chops, the lines will all match up nice and neat. "20-inch blind mount, boxed in bumper, still very popular, still love the way it looks. And I can get these with and without the toe pin holes, so if you want it with the toe pin holes, I'd be more than happy to swap it out. Polished surrounding headlights. It's a single stage gray. It's not a metallic. Just a clean, super clean, simple look. See, there's another one. These step boxes haven't been good, but the polish on this one's fantastic. And this tank is infinitely better than the one on the other side. But you can see how the with that long wheelbase, all that blank space on the frame, man, really gives it that long-legged look. Again, my favorite, tried and true, 565 horsepower, 2050 torque. Yeah, here we are into, what is it, 18? Going on the 4th year of this X15. Hard to believe. But, time to do an update video. There's not much to talk about. They just keep rocking and rolling. If you haven't had a chance to drive one of these yet, especially with the 2050 torque, the engine brake is just amazing. And even unloaded, just freewheeling, the difference in the torque, the 1850 to the 2050, is, you can absolutely feel it in the seat. But air ride front axle, 13,200 pound setup, dual leveling valves on one on each side. Davco fuel filter, absolutely a must. The guys that run out west have no problem with the other brand of filter, but never known where this truck's going. The East Coast guys really struggle with that pack car setup, so I do all Davcos. And I've said it before, and some of you guys have contacted me. If you want to convert your pack car filter system over to the Davco, I've got all written up with part numbers and pricing and stuff, so, and I'm happy to email that to you. Pre-wired for the if you want fog lights, bumper lights, everything's already on a switch, ready to go. I do that to help fill this panel up, make sure it's full. I try not to leave any blank spots in the dash, and we're getting to where we're pretty good at it. So, platinum interior in Arctic gray, obviously to match the outside. All gauges, no navigation. Already set up for a PTO. Atlas 80 series Ultraleather seats. Leather steering wheel. Keyless entry. It's got all the Arctic wrap fuel lines. It's got the insulation package. It's got, you know, you pull all the panels off, there's insulation in the floor, the walls, the ceiling. Big helper in the winter, but summer's where that really pays off. I know I've said it a million times, but helps keep the inside cool, and that's usually, everybody can get warm, but staying cooled off can be kind of the tough part. 19336. Double bunk. Business center. There's your control panel from the sleeper side. Refrigerator. Factory CB. Tweeter shows you it has the premium sound in it. Just another hot rod that we're proud of. Again, it's a 2021 model. Even with all this crazy stuff going on, we're selling and trading. Banks are loaning. They're actually fairly aggressive right now. And if you're fortunate enough to be in the position, it's a good time to buy. So, I know I mentioned in a couple of my other videos, today is April 9th, and the factory's supposed to be closed down until the 20th. We'll see how that plays out. No telling what's going to happen between now and then. So, But if there's anything I can help you with, my name's Steve Carboni, 918-808-5638. Call or text me. I'll help you with anything I can, if it's options or just general questions. Financing, we take trades, we deliver, nothing we can't do. So appreciate you guys as always. Be safe, and we'll see you on the next one.